Yeah.
I see.
I need to put it a
Fantastic,
little
guys.
bit.
Fantastic.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
we do for mobile phone, of course, a little bit.
We are modern. We are modern.
So what we are talking about? Um, it is a annual general meeting, which is just finished a few hours ago,
Yes.
and it actually all event take it three days. With me, chair of the communication commission and a member of the presidium, World Dance Sport Federation, Mr. Jeffrey van Merk from Holland, or better, Netherlands. Netherlands, correct.
Netherlands. The Netherlands. Yes.
Netherlands
For
is
sure, the
correct,
Netherlands. Yeah. Thank you so much, Sergey. Thank you.
I was already a long time dream it to have a conversation and live like this. So well, I don't know how it will happen, honestly.
And me neither, of course. And me neither. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, we would like. So, what is happens these 3 days, Jeffrey? How
Well,
was it?
but you do yourself short, Sergey, because you forget to tell that you're also official member of communications team.
True.
This is true. So important to call out. And the fact that we already in Bulgaria spoke about this moment that
Yeah.
we would do this live conversation.
Yeah,
And now we
true.
found a fantastic
Yeah,
subject.
and fantastic opportunity to actually to have that conversation together.
Exactly. Yeah.
And share this with the wider audience.
Yes.
And of course, invited all world to watch us.
And to comment and to ask questions and to, of course, engage with us.
Yeah, absolutely. Be involved. Send it the question if you will have it.
Definitely.
Yes. So probably we need to talk first of all. It was Friday.
Yes.
And in Friday it was open forum. Actually, it was really long. Huh?
Open forum was yesterday. Was on Saturday. Was Saturday? Yes. But yes, it was really long day. Long day. It started at 9 and it ended at we a little bit overlap and delay in the program, but at 6. So it was really long day, intense day, but fantastic.
Sure.
Conversations.
What was like for you interesting on that? Because we have a lot of people who was actually give us information and reports there.
Yeah.
And for you personally, what you was like interesting there?
Honestly, I would like to call out 3 things because I like very much historical perspective. So I loved it how Tony Teleni, our treasurer and the first vice president of the WDSF, took us in the history of WDSF and why we made certain decisions and why we are the organization that we are today. So I like that very much because not everybody knows this. So it's very important, that everybody speaks about the history and sometimes also questions the choices we make today, but they all come from somewhere. And it's very good that he did this to give more context to all the members present. So that's the first topic. Second topic, which I liked a lot, was the contribution of the medical committee.
Ooh, for sure. That was really professional there.
Very professional, really taking the medical approach and really outlining what's important for athletes currently, today in their active career, but also when athletes decide to retire and what
happens there.
Exactly. Yeah. Also the psychology around it and how you need to prepare also the ending of your career.
For sure.
Because otherwise you can, drop in a black hole, as they say, and of course nobody wants that.
No, for sure. I know personally, me start at 6 years old, and after that you continue dancing all your life.
Yes.
And one day you decided to stop, and suddenly the habits which you was creating, they doesn't work anymore.
Not true.
And it is like a gap there in life. And I
know
it is a lot of people kind of like suffer because of this, right?
Yeah, no, definitely. You know, you are so active in your dance sport career. You focus on your performances every day, hours per day, and then you decide to end your career. Of course, all plausible reasons to terminate your career. And then there is nothing. There is nothing which you used to do every day extensively. So it is very difficult for people to deal with this, also mentally. That's what I like. And also a very good advice. And I also learned to listen to the Vice President for Sports, my colleague Nena Jevcic in the Presidium. And he also is trying to take over some of the advice related to the competition calendar. For athletes, science just proves that athletes just need to have a break. Sometimes
for
they need to have a
sure.
break from 1 month from doing nothing,
Doing nothing.
no competitions, no
No,
training
no
camps, no
1
nothing.
week, no 3 days, no
1 month.
1 month.
1 month was the advice. So a
Yeah,
very good advice.
yeah. Actually, I was like remarked this. I always say it. Even during the week when you practice, you need to have at least, I think, 1 day, uh, just for your own, doing something else.
Exactly.
Even maybe you do something regarding the practicing.
Definitely.
Uh, in sense of like you do another type of the dances, or you go into fitness, or you go in, I don't know, cinema, theater, ballet, not of course every week, but uh, study maybe something else.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Two-folded. Free up the mind and free up the body. Relax the body
for sure.
to regain energy.
Very important.
Yeah.
Actually, about history, I don't know how people know, but it's like 70 years already WDSF exists. I mean, not by this name, of course, but amateur
Correct.
organization. Uh, Already 70 years. So it is actually a long history there, because some people doesn't know that.
No, exactly. And some people also know that the whole planning of becoming part of the Olympic family was also planned. It was planned to expand on the network of national member bodies being part of national Olympic committees. There was a clear strategy behind it because for us, yes, it was a dream to have one of our dance sport disciplines in the Olympics. And in the end, it was breaking that came to the Olympics. And that was a fantastic success in Paris with a lot of media attention and a lot of marketing value as a
Oh, for
result of that.
sure.
Yeah, no.
When I saw that picture, Snoop Doggy Dogg come
Bang.
there, bang.
Yeah.
So we are on there.
Yes, exactly. But can you imagine Snoop Dogg together with the president of the IOC, Thomas Bach, in
Yeah.
all one venue with these wonderful B-girls, wonderful B-boys, the WDSF staff, the WDSF presidium members, and everybody related to this form of dance.
Jeffrey, of course, like like everybody in Latin and standard, we are first of all care about ourselves.
Yes.
Is it any possibility to be us there in Olympic?
I think it would be fantastic. Really, honestly, it would be fantastic. If it will
For the
ever
moment,
will
it
be,
is we are not the part.
no.
Of course,
this moment,
as an
no.
organization, we are there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
And that's already very important, to be recognized and to be confirmed as an Olympic federation. You were in the meeting today, and you also listened to the video of the IOC president.
Absolutely.
And he
Mr.
was
Bach was excellent.
Yes.
He said we are the best.
Yes, and we didn't miss one beat. I liked his wording because indeed we didn't miss a beat in that program, and for sure with all the fantastic people we have in the WDSF, we can also not miss a beat when it comes to standard and Latin dance.
Super.
Go for it.
Hope one day, because people actually somehow like they not disappointed, but they lose because generation goes with this idea, maybe one day, and actually somehow it is never happens.
No.
But we will see, maybe it is one day really happens.
It's
also to Latin and standard.
Yeah, but we should not forget, what we did manage to achieve is the World Games. It's the second highest, and we are already for many years in the World Games.
Sure.
Our Marius and Christina, who just recently retired, were the third best.
Retired from amateur.
From amateurs, yes.
They moved to professionals.
Of course. No, fully. But as amateurs, they won a fantastic achievement in being the third best athletes from all World Games sports.
Right.
That's why they also got the award.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. So we really progress, also in developing standard and Latin dance. Is it the Olympics? No, not yet. But is there the ambition, the drive of the federation to bring dance sport further? For sure.
Yeah. Another open forum, it was Anna De Grande actually has a fantastic message there.
I loved her contribution, honestly. No, she was fantastic. Yeah. As you know, or maybe not know, but good to explain, Anna chairs the Entourage Commission, which is...
I didn't know it exists
until
now.
And it's a very important commission.
Yes, it is. I realize that.
Yeah, they work with a small team, but it's very important because it takes care of the interests of the athletes. and the different stakeholders involved and surrounding athletes. Think of trainers, coaches, judges, mental support, etc. So it's very important that the athletes in all interactions with all stakeholders is put centric.
Yeah.
And the interests of the athletes should always prevail over the interests of the other stakeholders surrounding and supporting the athletes. It's a very clear message, but very important. Because as you also know, Sergey, you're one of the most popular trainers, coaches, judges. It is true, you know, it is true. It is true.
Thank you, of course. Thank you.
Of
Thinking
course.
that way.
Yeah.
Entourage Commission. I like actually this what they do, and that unity and connection of the people.
Yes, yes.
What was else there? Medical, but not. What was the also? That just crossed my mind. And
Well, it was, of course, the presentation of all the new dance sport disciplines that we will govern under WDSF. So it was also very interesting. We got fantastic
How do you
videos.
find this question from American representative about why we not take it all couples dances into the umbrella of WDSF?
I
Let's
think
say
it's-
like a smooth.
I love it.
Yeah?
I love it, you know.
I mean salsa and these Caribbean dances we have,
Bachata,
but,
yeah.
but let's say what Americans has this not only
American
smooth,
smooth,
but
yeah.
American smooth, but also this mambo bolero
Oh,
stuff.
fantastic, fantastic. Yeah.
You think it can be kind of like a future?
I think it's a matter of time, Sergey. It's a matter of time. Yeah. In response to the question of the American delegate, of course, it was a very clear answer. Bring to the Commission responsible for expanding the dance sport discipline network and bring it in the form of a proposal, and we can see if we can accommodate. So I think that was an open invitation also for the American colleagues to step up and to really present that sports in a way that we can also start to develop and deploy inside the WDSF as a new discipline.
I think
For
it
sure.
is possible.
For
America waiting for us, huh?
Exactly.
Maybe.
Well, we go back for dessert soon because, as you know, it's dinner time now.
Yeah.
So we decided to be with you now in this conversation.
For that half an hour, we will see how long can
Exactly.
take it, the whole thing. How you like actually was on open forum or was also Marius, Christina, and Anastasia and
Yes.
Isabella, right?
Of course,
And they
of course.
pick up very interesting subject. It was also about abusing there.
Yeah.
And it was like really dangerous field. I mean, like because nobody talk about this stuff,
No.
honestly. But to speak in front of, they bring their stories there.
I know.
It was like
Whoa. Yes, but you
it
know,
was interesting to listen. Actually,
it was interesting. It takes courage
sure.
to stand in front of all the members. It is fantastic that they did. And it also requires good guidance and supportive coaching from Isabel. As you know, she's our safeguarding officer, which is a very important role. It's a requirement also for international Olympic federations to have this function embedded in the structure of the federation. So we adhere to this in a very good way, and Isabel takes this role very seriously. And you see, if you create a safe environment, people
start open.
start to open,
they
start to
did,
share their personal stories, and really also do that in the interest not only of themselves, but for all these young dancers that
To
really
understand.
to understand it and to safeguard
take
them.
that afraidness away from
Exactly.
them, what they can speak and they need to talk to actually
Yes.
to the also representative people, let's say
Of
in
course.
WDSF or for me it was like yes.
Yeah, and this is the way. And you know, I'm part of the WDSF Presidium for the past 4 years. Very intense period after the recovery of COVID, of course, when the whole federation had to restabilize and to rebuild the infrastructure globally, the finances, etc. I'm very proud on all these functions that we have because this is what differentiates us from other international sports agencies. And I know this is one of the topics that we maybe can also discuss, but this is what really sets us apart. We have these values, we have these mechanisms implemented in our governance, and this is really what makes us different. A really professional federation that puts, the interests of the athletes
Honestly, I
first.
always was not always like when I first time visited annual general meeting, it was 2016 in Roma, and I was shocked how much people we actually
Yes, yes.
have. And here I would like to give you certain information about this.
You are from
Because
the statistics, eh,
oh
Sergey?
yeah, oh yeah.
You
Let's
like
say,
statistics.
oh, for sure. I will
know this.
prepare another one now
Good,
this
good,
year.
good, good.
So WDSF possess or have 98 members. So 98
Can I correct you?
countries.
Since Friday, the WDSF
100?
Presidium, 100.
Oh!
100, yes, 100.
I heard.
Yes, yes,
And
yes,
after
yes.
that, I check in agenda, but it was 98, so it is 100.
Now,
We have 100 members.
exactly.
And what I proud probably, of course, Europe. Europe has 48. I don't know now. Is it some country from where this another members comes? But that was the statistics. So 48 member body, national member body in Europe, 21 in Asia, and 14 in America. I mean, both America, right? It is north and south, of course.
Correct.
And we have 11 national member body in Africa, and 2 Oceania, how you say it? Ocean.
Ocean.
So it is
Far
Pacific
away.
Ocean, yeah.
24-hour flight. That far.
Oh
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, actually, WDSF World Dance Sport Federation, yeah, it is a huge organization.
It's fantastic. It's really huge, and we cover all the geo regions, which is fantastic. And what is
Continents, right?
continents? Yeah. I'm from business, so I always use my business terms for this. But anyway, you're right. The continents, and the 2 latest members that are added to the world of dance sport in WDSF is Monaco. So it's very close. It's Europe, and Nigeria in Africa.
Wow.
So we expand our footprint in the African continent.
So
and
it
we
is
strengthen.
now not 11, but 12 national member bodies
Exactly.
in Africa.
Exactly.
And it is 49 in Europe.
Yes.
Mamma mia. I mean, it is the whole Europe, actually, right?
Yeah.
It is all countries in Europe which we... I don't know now Europe, how many. If you want, you can write it, how many Europe has countries, but it's quite big.
It is.
Okay, we move on into professional division.
Sure.
After the open forum, which was taken like 9 hours.
But 9 hours with good discussion.
Yes.
With good presentation, with
Absolutely.
good guidance in the topics. No.
Honestly, you know what is about open forum. I know we all complain, and me personally also, when I communicate with the World Dance Sport Federation, so I send the messages or emails, they not answer. And after that, when the Sergey...
You never email me.
Ah,
I answer you directly, Sergey. You
yeah,
know this.
because we in chat. It is another story.
Exactly.
So when I sent it some emails, Sergey Nefonto, General Secretary for Dance Sport Federation, said what in his inbox, like 16,000,
Yes.
16K. I mean, it is huge number of emails.
It's crazy.
How is physically possible to answer all of this?
It's
I
not.
don't know. I
It's
don't.
not. We need innovation, we need AI, and we need a better structure to manage this. For sure.
For sure, it
For sure.
need to be some automatical stuff, which is like
Exactly.
send it like okay, we're coming back or something.
Yeah.
But okay, they say like they reduce it this to 10,000.
Yeah. No, but
10,000 still more a lot of emails.
you know, but the good thing is that of course we also learn from this, because there is a reason why there is so many emails. That is that we were in this whole transformation period. So what the Presidium and the managing committee most importantly did is they created response hubs. So there is everything related to sports. There is this hub in Serbia. There is the dedicated sports admin team addressing all the questions from all the national member bodies and the officials for sports-related matters. Of course, then there is the office in Lausanne. It's more related to the national member bodies, the content. So we are also trying a little bit to
restructure it somehow,
yes.
right?
And that we can combine a little bit more the expertise of the people in support of the members, and that people can get answers a little bit more quickly.
I mean, it is big organization, truly,
It is.
and it is difficult to run that huge organization. Thank God. So
Definitely.
it is now going stepping forward to manage this all. I believe in this.
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
professional division. Actually, that my how to say it, I moved to professional when I was 20, so I strongly relate to professional division.
Does everybody know your fantastic professional career? Tell them. Tell
No,
them. You need to be
probably.
proud on this.
You need to look my podcast,
No.
which I was put it out in
In
February.
short, please do it in short.
There I explained
No,
that,
okay,
no,
okay.
come on, it is not about me and not about us. So annual general meeting, yes,
Yes.
professional division
Yes.
are decided to move under the umbrella of World Dance Sport Federation. What do you think about it? Is it clever move or there was needed to stay still autonomous? Yes,
Yes.
there was like professional division World Dance Sport Federation, but actually there was completely a separate,
Yes.
right?
Yes, with an own
And
general
now-
meeting, own membership structure. Yes. Yes, I think it's a very wise decision, Sergey, really. Because the professional division in particular had a very hard hit after the Corona crisis. So,
Right, I saw
Yes.
the tabella. This when it is double it decrease of
Yeah.
number of the couples.
Exactly.
It was really bad.
from 350 to 150, something like that. So it
Yeah.
was really cut in half. And Verena and the whole team, the whole presidium, did a fantastic job to maintaining it. But if you look at prospectus or the perspective for the PD couples,
Yeah.
I think it's a very wise decision that now not only one division takes care of their interests, but the whole WDSF infrastructure is taking care of them, and it should for sure lead to new growth paths for
I think
artists.
it is good step forward for professional
also.
division.
Yeah.
How it will be in the future, I don't know.
Nobody
Honestly.
will know
But
yet.
I
Yeah.
think, yeah, it was needed somehow
For sure.
to make it some changes because obviously people was. I say it like we just talked with the Jeffrey about this feels alone professional division
Yes.
somehow was
Yes.
at least my perspective or my feeling. There was like somehow not really.
No, and honestly,
Strong enough to rise it that like to another level where the let's say
Yeah.
amateurs couple will see what they have future and
Exactly.
they need to like sooner somehow to move it there.
exactly.
And also this situation, I think with the professional division, create that situation what it is in adult category couples stay long. And
Sometimes
for the
even too
last
long,
10
eh?
Yeah, a bit
Sometimes even too long. Yeah.
Because we're all the time talking about. So
Yeah.
give me your opinion about this.
Well, I think this is one of the main drivers why I believe it's very good that it's now part of the WDSF structure. Because you create a clear growth path for adult couples. When they peak at their career, they can make the step into the PD, the professional field, and extend their career in a more natural manner. It's not a separate federation, it is inside.
Yep.
So transitioning the next phase of your career makes it more logical also. So I hope a lot of the adult couples now more easily make the step into PD. Which is good for other PD couples and also good for the active careers of the adult couples that have done fantastic jobs in their adult categories.
I remember like 20 years ago, actually, it was prohibited to amateur couples to work,
To teach, you mean?
to teach,
Yeah.
right? And it was the privilege of the professionals. So
Correct.
if you was wanted to, let's say, teach, make it private lessons. So you thinking will be clever to do something like this now, or it is
I think
old
honestly,
stuff?
I think it's all thinking. I think we need to look at the opportunities for all.
Yeah.
And honestly, we know that our top adult couples all teach. They
Well,
all
yeah,
have
I
that.
know, I
So
know.
we can put our hand in the sand, or our head in the sand, but we know it. So, and why not establish a foundation for them to thrive in their later phases of their career and do it well in collaboration with their fellow athletes in the next category, being the professionals. I think fantastic career journey.
No, for sure. No, professional, for me, logical step. If you already
Yes.
do this like lifestyle, right? Because our adult category, for surely people dance more than 10 years. So
Definitely.
they professionally do actually this. They practice every day.
Exactly.
Hours. And of course, the logical step is to go in to professional division. What about that idea? Because today I have some talks on IGM, and how if we bring, let's say, the idea, what is the amateur can win only twice the world championship, so we restricted them to winning, and after that they must to move to professional division.
Oh,
Can it be some kind of, is it something in it, in this idea, or it is not?
honestly, I think that's a question you need to ask our VP for sports, because he deals with all the sports matters. But I can give you my personal view, of
Yeah, for
course.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would not say 2 times. I would say 3 times because it's
I was thinking also,
Yes.
but the original idea was somewhere like once. Once you win, you go. And after that, I start thinking, okay, in 10 years, it is 10 people moves.
Yeah.
So is it clever? So we, in the future, let's say potentially in 15, 20 years,
Yeah.
we can get really young world champions. And I think it is not really right because
Correct.
honestly, in my realization in dance sport, in particular Latin and standard, the success of the couple somehow happens between 25, 35.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this age, so average you can say it around 30. And when the couple actually already grow up, set their technique, set their kind of ambitions,
Yeah.
set their partnering skills, choreographies and everything, so they not suffer anymore about, like change it, prove it, something. And in same time, they mature enough in their mind,
Exactly.
to create that rich kind of dance.
Yeah.
So I think before, a long time ago, also thinking maybe we need to limit this not by 35, but 30 years old. So in the 30, you need to go. If you're already in 30, still dancing, so for surely you're professional.
Definitely, you're a professional. I think I want to add to your comments. You need to be settled in life. Settled in life, and not, I mean, don't mean financially, but mentally, and be confident in your athlete's career to make that conscious discussion that it's time for you to move into the PD category. It can be 30, it can be 28, it can be 32. It doesn't matter per se, but I love your idea to restrict the number of titles a couple
With
can
the
win.
motion to next year.
Of course. It will be fantastic. No, but I think this is now exactly why it's so good that the PD is no longer a separate division.
Separate, yeah.
Because now organically you
can be somehow made it something, right?
Yes, you can grow it. You can put it in as a seed in the system now. And in the end, of course, also the athletes themselves will come forward. Wow, it would be fantastic if we could maybe amend the structure in this way.
For sure.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward for professional division.
Exactly.
Because that kind of future.
Fantastic.
So next, about competitions, right? Oh, let's say organize a WDSF event. It was in 2023, right?
Yeah.
So 31 World Championship. It's quite a lot, huh? 18 European Championship, but we didn't have the European Adult Latin Championship last year.
How unfortunate.
And this year, somehow it is also not really sure it will take place or not. Why it happens like this? I know it is not our question of our commission.
No. No, but
is
it's
connected to organizers? So it's not like nobody have that interest to organize European Championship?
Honestly, I can't say that. I'm responsible for Holland Masters in
I know.
in Rotterdam. We just did it 2.5 weeks ago. We had 3 fantastic title events. It was a huge event. Thank you everybody for coming. Really fantastic. I hope to see you all next year again.
For sure, come to Rotterdam.
Thank you. But no, with regards to European Latin, I can't tell you. I know it's a fantastic event. So the Latin couples all deserve a European Championship. And for sure, Nenad and the whole team is working very hard to find a good organizer for this because we all believe it's very important. We know that there is a lot of pressure on the competition calendar for the second half of the year, especially from October to December. Yeah, I know we pre-discussed this. So
it's too much comps in October and November.
And December. Mamma mia, yeah. No, it is really busy. And this is also causing the couples a lot of stress because after German Open, there is still the Grand Slam. At the start of September, this year it was in Belgrade. And then there is no ending of the season for
And now
Christmas.
we take this World Championship 10 dance.
Yes.
And it is, the world was in standard, so it is actually like going.
Exactly. Meaning also that the first part of the year, where normally the European Championships are organized in the first half of the year, there is more space, but there is less organizers. So I think, I know the sports committee is working on getting more balance in the calendar, and of course also finding good organizers for European Championships, and for sure the European Latin is one of the
Plus, it
preferred
need to
ones.
be like one month of break for the dancers,
Yes.
like from Christmas to the end of January.
For me, that's a good period. I would love it. Slow start of the year, fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it will be good
That would be
for all
fantastic.
of us.
Exactly.
A little bit to relax.
Exactly.
Yes, another statistic. So 76 international open competitions there.
Yeah.
18 World Open, new series. Why new series still? It's like, is it exist old series?
It's
Does
no
it
longer
exist?
done.
Yeah,
It's,
so
it's
just
all
simply
new
World
series.
Open,
World
right?
Opens, yes, World Open.
It's still new series,
Yeah.
Okay. 6 Grand Slam.
Yes.
145 open competition. So it is like WDSF open competitions.
Yeah.
Altogether, and 5 PD World Championship were successfully organized last
Correct.
year. So huge amount of competitions. Huh?
Huge.
Come to World Dance Sport Federation if you would like to compete. We have a lot of
Definitely.
comps for you.
And you forget to mention one important category. That is the Rising Star Challenger Series. It's very important. And this was also one of the topics brought forward in the forum.
Yep.
As one of the successful innovations or
Absolutely.
optimizations of the system that was implemented last year, and that really re-energizes the couple that are not in top 50 yet, but are very good and already established in their competitive career, and they also can pursue on the ranking. I think it's a fantastic decision.
I think so. This wild card, let's call it, so stimulates the couple. You can go actually and compete Rising Star.
Yes.
If you are high enough, WDSF will provide you a card which has allowed you to compete on the World Championships.
Yes.
So even you are not a of first 2 places in your country,
correct,
you actually can come to the World Championship anyway. It's actually fantastic pool, right? Because it's provide, because also in our institution we have enough manipulations there on national levels.
Definitely.
And it still allowed some couples to actually to arrive to the World Championship. That's what is kind of goal to all of couples who is actually not professionally, but they competing seriously there.
There is a big frustration for couples of good countries, good dancing nations, ending up number 3 or number 4 or number 5 or number 6 in their country.
Yeah, for sure.
Being still better than the second half of the couples that qualified through the number 1 and 2 positions to go to the World Championships, for example. So this whole new system of WDSF allows them with access if they compete in a serious manner in the Rising Star Challenger Series and are peaking in that event, so they deserve a spot, and the quota from these top countries then will also be increased to max 4 starts for that country. So for example, last year it was, I think, Germany and maybe Romania or Italy, or one of the bigger nations in dance that managed in some disciplines to have 3 or 4 athletes.
Lithuania,
Lithuania, yeah.
Also
for standard,
in standard,
of course.
For sure. And was of course Chinese couples was there also nominated because it was the huge event in China. Yeah, that's great move. Actually.
It is. New opportunities.
Yeah, for new opportunity for all.
For all, yes, exactly.
Okay, IGM.
Together, it was together. It was the key message today in the AGM.
Yes.
Together, be stronger.
Together, be stronger.
Yes.
Yeah, I would like to say also about one new innovation. It is a new world ranking. It's changed now. It's obligatory also to all top couples to visit at least one international and one World Open. So for them, not enough, let's say, to compete only Grand Slams or invitational competition, right? For the world ranking. So, or let's say you can't visit only World Opens and be on top 50 because it will count only max it is 2 World Open is counted
Two
in
of the
your
best.
ranking.
Yeah.
Yeah, two the best.
Yeah.
So it is will be surely not enough, let's say, to reach.
Correct.
It's prevent a manipulation with the world ranking, because in the past it was a big issue about this. So now on the first stage you need to visit 2 Grand Slam, 2 World Open, and 2 internationals, right? And you can replace it, one international, with another Grand Slam. So you can visit, let's say, 3 Grand Slams, 2 World Open, and 1 international.
Yes.
Or another one, you visit 4 Grand Slams. So WDSF actually now push couples more competed in Grand Slam, because in the past it was, I know some couples never compete Grand Slam.
Correct.
And they was like in top 50. And of course it is, I think, was not really right. So you can make it 4 Grand Slam, 1 World Open, 1 international, but at least this you surely need to make it. So I think it is good for organizers of competitions.
Yes.
So
Yes.
is it on your competition was top couples?
For sure. We had 6 star couples in Latin. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So actually full final, right?
Full final, yes. And we had nearly 70 couples in international Latin. So it was fantastic competition. Yeah. So I was very proud on this, honestly, I must say this. I'm very proud. I have the opportunity to work with a fantastic team in country. So a stable team with all professionals. No, we were very, very happy with this. Yeah.
I need to say it also, I don't know what is your experience. You judge a lot. You judge actually. Jeffrey, one of the top adjudicators in the world, in World Dance Sport Federation, by statistic of last year.
Of last year, yes. Check the
Because
statistics of this year.
This year, a few people say to me, I'm not nominated anymore.
Exactly. By coincidence,
but
next
anyway,
weekend I will be in Spain.
You know what I realized, honestly, like a level of organizers of organizing competition, the way how we look the competitions, it's actually significantly changed for the last 2 years. That's what I realized. Honestly, the events become somehow more rich and rich. The way how it's look, like organizing provided and screens and light show, and it is particular halls, and it is floor, and the entire place where it is taken to competition event. What do you think, for your opinion, somehow the richest competition which you saw in last period of time? 1-2 years, of course yours, that's beside your.
Thank you. No, I'm proud on ours, but I also know that we have a lot of things to improve still. So I'm also a realistic guy in that sense. I loved actually a competition I did in Kazakhstan. It was in one of these governmental buildings done.
A museum.
Yes, fantastic.
Of first president, I know that hall.
Fantastic, with
amazing
a light
place.
show. Whoa, fantastic.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm a big fan of Wuppertal.
Wow.
I think it is fantastic for couples. Looking at it, beautiful
place.
Beautiful place. I liked very much a senior competition which is organized in Vienna, in the Alte Rathaus, which is but it's like Wuppertal, a building similar to Wuppertal with these beautiful ancient stairs.
For sure has halls
fantastic.
Like this.
And what I like, they prioritize a certain target group. They focus only on senior couples.
Oh, wow.
And it is fantastic. The best senior couples in the world travel there. Really fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, senior, one of the biggest category in the World Dance Sport Federation, right?
And we should be proud on this.
For sure.
Yeah, we should be proud. I love this.
I support seniors. I like, particularly, let's say, senior group, senior one.
Fantastic.
It is fantastic quality there. I need to say it is nice to judge. It's nice to see all these people dance.
Yeah.
And I know we also established it senior 5.
Yes.
It's like over 70.
Over 70, correct.
Mamma mia, people still dancing in 70.
No, but I have big respect, because,
for sure.
Because these people travel nearly every weekend all over the world. It's in many cases, of course, husband and wife compete together, have fun together. It's a whole new circuit together, because these couples meet each other.
I see how they supported each other, like day off the competition, and after that they change, going back
Yeah.
to the hall and
Yeah.
screaming for the couples. They like it.
Exactly.
It is always great atmosphere in senior category.
I will tell you honestly, and I don't want to speak too much about Rotterdam competition, but we had 28 senior 5 couples. 28. Can you imagine?
28
Senior 5 couples.
senior 5, so over the 70. Wow.
Yes. Yeah. Fantastic, no?
It's unbelievable. I
It is.
mean,
It is. Yeah.
in this age,
Yeah. Great. Big
to
respect.
move to dance.
Big
and-
respect.
Yeah,
Yeah, big
absolutely,
respect.
absolutely.
You forgot. You asked me to call out my favorite competitions.
Yes.
From a specific experience point of view, of course, not to miss German Open.
German Open.
Very important. Yeah. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
It is one of the highlights of this season.
Exactly.
It is taken already a long period somehow,
Yeah.
a strong
Exactly.
competition.
Exactly.
Honestly, it is the whole world comes there.
Yeah, exactly. It's also seen as a platform for collaboration, for exchanging experiences, for meeting with colleagues, and
Also, educator congresses
exactly,
there.
exactly.
Absolutely.
So it offers a lot of facilities. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, German Open.
Yeah.
Yes, and by statistic actually, but I would like to point it in here. Germany organized last year 17 title competition. It was far strongest country in sense of support World Dance Sport Federation actually in Latin and standard.
Yeah.
Because the second was China, if I remember correct,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
with the 8 competition, so double less
Yeah, yeah.
the competition. The rest of it, of course, our members not all can organize so many comps,
Correct.
right?
So-
Let's say for me was surprised also what is the Italy didn't organize any title event last year. 2023 we talk about.
We should capture Laura in the
Yeah,
in the
and,
dessert.
asking
Yeah.
Laura, what's going on?
They made a
Laura,
beautiful.
the president of the Italian
Exactly,
Fitz.
exactly.
Fitz.
Fitz has a name change. They expanded
Yeah?
also. Yeah, actually, it's interesting to tell because not everybody knows this. As WDSF, that we want to expand in dance sport disciplines. Also, the Fitz this same exercise, and they also changed the name to present better all the disciplines they now today represent. A fantastic journey also on how they develop.
Wow.
Yeah, very
Interesting.
With regards to Germany, because you
Yeah.
pointed out a very important thing, on behalf of Presidium of WDSF, thank you, German Federation. Really fantastic that you are so supportive of the WDSF system. Tim and whole team, thank you.
For sure, for sure. I mean, all national member body who is here, I would like to support it, all of you.
Yeah.
And I will slowly prepare probably some represent the countries, like national member body. It's take it while time to make it, but I would like to do it.
But you are the master of statistics, really. Now
What?
already you don't see this, but here on the screen, all matrix,
No,
with
no,
all
no.
details.
So IGM, it was today.
Yes.
It is the most important in this sense because
Yeah.
only annual general meeting can change any rules in World Dance Sport Federation. So it is very important to all of us. That's why somehow we are not really fast actually with the reaction on the market, what's going on, because Presidium of World Dance Sport Federation doesn't have, they can do certain things, but they cannot change the rules. So it can provide only annual general meeting, and it is taken one time in a year. So, but this one, I need to say it was the shortest general
Exactly.
meeting what I ever visited.
But you're right. You're right.
I need to say people was collaborating this time.
No, I think
Or it was well prepared. Why it
was
happens?
because it was well prepared, honestly. And I must give all the credits to the managing committee and Sergey, our general secretary, who they prepared all the motions so thoroughly, with all the details already captured, with good explanation. So
Yeah.
I think we proposed from Presidium side 20 motions, and
Yes,
they were
right.
yes, and they were I think all accepted or slightly amended with the right amendment. So I think we
sure.
had good dialogue. It was very efficient. I like it. Very
Yes.
very well done.
Yes,
Yeah.
because it was. I was like it personally on the screen. You have old and after that was new,
Yes.
and after that it was explanation.
Yeah.
Why actually you would like to change this and this?
Exactly.
And what is the reason for this? And everyone was reading this, and it was very clear.
Yeah.
I think that's why people doesn't have any question about this.
No, and there were very good questions. Some member bodies, they ask questions, and it's very good to ask questions.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Because that's the place where
that's the place. Yeah, that's the place. That's why we all come together. This time in Poland, in Warsaw, and honestly, Magda and Anthony did a fantastic job.
Absolutely.
So the president, Anthony Cicic, and Magda, the vice president of the Polish Dance Sport Federation,
yes,
and their whole team, of course, organized this fantastically.
absolutely.
Yeah.
They prepared these 3 days, and people enjoyed. It was obviously visible.
It was. Yeah.
Yeah. I like, honestly, this time very nice, friendly atmosphere on general meeting.
Agree. Agree.
Honestly, people was communicating all around. It was this nice place in front of the hall where it was taken annual general meeting, where you actually can communicate.
Nice seats.
Everyone, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, nice seats. No complaints there. And what you now bring forward, Sergey, is so important. Yes, we have the annual meeting. Yes, we need to decide on the budget, on the plan for 2025 and 2026, which was all prepared and all shared with all the members already.
Tony Tileni make it quite great job.
Very good, very good. Financially, yeah. No, we are, and of course, communication is my profession in that sense. So we also discussed on how to bring this, and what I like very much on how Tony phrased it and how he brought it. We are building back better, actually, because we had to make investments for this Olympic journey. We had to recover from this whole Corona crisis.
Right.
And we had to restart and revitalize the competition system, which requires further investment. And if you now see on how we are recovering actually the financial position of the federation, I think under his financial leadership, he did a great job. Yeah, I must say this. Yeah, I must say this.
Now, in front of, as a chair of Communication Commission, say to me how we do the job.
We did fantastic.
I mean,
you saw the report, of
YouTube.
course.
Yeah,
of course.
I was like shocked, honestly,
Yeah.
the views and how many people follow us, and how much actually the World Dance Sport Federation start to be present in social media.
Exactly. We changed, of course, a bit the strategy over the year. That's why I'm so happy that you are also part of the team. You bring new perspectives, and what I also like is with Pedro and the team who run already for many years the social media channels, and now in the combination with the marketing team, we have more collaborators joining us. So in specific events, we work together with local people who have strong media channels as well. I'm not always happy on how we do the formatting, but this is a process. But we saw a massive increase. We all learn.
It was first time live stream, right?
Yes.
Of annual general meeting.
Fantastic,
You can follow actually
Yeah.
Annual general meeting and you can watch this on YouTube.
On the Dance Sport Total YouTube channel. So it's really fantastic. Everybody can follow the discussion. You know, in this age, you also need to offer the transparency. We do that in writing, of course, when we prepare all the reports and when we share them with the members, we put them online. So it's accessible for everybody. But we also want people to follow the discussion because yes, on paper, the words are there, but it doesn't mean that everybody also understands the words in the meaning. And that's what you do in interaction.
Was for sure. It was some misunderstood there, huh?
And that's why we have interaction.
English not for all of us first language.
No.
For me personally.
For me also no. So it's
come on, Holland people speak English like perfectly.
Well, not perfectly, but you know, I also sometimes need to read the sentences twice to really understand what's there, especially if
it is difficult with these Canadians, guys.
Mamma mia. Especially if they are called lawyers, you know.
Oh yeah.
Then it's difficult terminology. No, but also there, Jim offered the guidance. He explained if people didn't understand. He took the time to make it clear for everybody. So I think there was a collective team effort done. And well, let's see on how we can build upon this for the years to come. Yeah.
So is it some reaction, a fire from Vlad? Vlad will say hello to you.
Hello.
If you are still with us, if you have some question to us, you can send it easily Now the
course.
question, we will be with you another 5-10 minutes just to see is there any reactions. Great communication. It's the way how it is look, huh?
We look good, no?
You look my computer.
I need to send more. I need to sit more straight up. I see now. After all this time sitting, yeah.
Yeah, it is actually first time like this, so I hope it will also work in.
Does everybody know it's live and that we are not taping this? People know this, huh?
They know.
Okay,
They
good,
know,
good,
they
good,
know
good.
for sure.
Good. Yeah.
No, that's good. So
So
if you underline it all these 2 days, 3 days, actually, what you will say it like, how was it overall?
I felt very grateful for connecting with all the people again. Not all the regions were able to fly already the past years. So now we could really see a lot of member bodies decided to send their delegates to Poland this year. We had a fantastic 48 members live and 9 by proxy, so that's 57 in total, voting national member bodies.
Yeah, it was 180 votes, right?
118, yes.
Yeah.
And of course that also comes because there were some honorary members there who also have a vote. So it was Heinz Speker also there,
Right.
A very experienced gentleman. Of course, Jim Fraser himself.
For sure.
Yeah, and the World Rock and Roll Confederation was also present, and they also have one vote to cast. Yeah. So no, it was a good number of
we will
voting
have
delegates.
European Championship this year. It is one couple from Greece asking us. We crossed fingers, Nikolai.
We crossed it.
We crossed fingers. One conversation, it was like talk to give this actually to Sarajevo. We will go host the World Championship of Youth and solo girls, junior to youth and adult. World Dance Sport Federation was like thinking maybe to give us another event, but actually we also a bit afraid to take it all these events. It's a little bit tight to have all these events there.
And this event is a very prestigious one, eh?
Yeah, European Championship, it's a lot of responsibility.
Yes.
So probably another thing what I heard rumors, it can be in Lithuania or something like this, or Latvia, South Pils, I think something like this.
I think
Latvia. Maybe it can be in Latvia. Maybe.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Will be fantastic. Fingers crossed, indeed, as Sergei said.
Yeah.
And
some other questions.
Yes.
Because we actually talk 50 minutes.
50? 50?
Yeah.
No, come on.
Yeah.
Mamma mia. We speak a lot.
This is like Jade.
Goes quickly. Yeah. This is good.
Yeah. You always can send actually the comments under this stream.
Yes.
It will be anyway recorded and stay on YouTube. Welcome, Nikolai. Welcome. He said thank you. So
thank you, Nikolai.
For the question, yeah, it will stay on YouTube anyway. If you would like to comment it anything or regarding the IGM or put it any questions, send it and we will answer.
With pleasure.
For sure.
For sure. I think it's time to close down, no?
Yeah, I think so. I hope we was not so tiring for you.
We kept the energy, hopefully, eh?
Jeffrey, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
I hope I will...